what are you doing?
You! Halt right there! Let's see your letter of passage. Now. Have at them, boys! Take no prisoners! Those aren't our men. They're bandits. Hey, answer me!
We're not cut out for this. Run!
Destroy them! Every last one!
Who are you running from? Them? I told you not to be afraid.
you are, mortal. I, the Great Dumbrazzle, grant you permission to ask a single question.
The old adage is true. The side with the dragon always prevails. What are you doing here, great old worm?
I was paying a debt to an old elf. My promise is fulfilled, and now I'm free. Thank your patron. And farewell, mortal.
Victory is ours! See to the wounded, haste thee a horse, hie thee to Marcella for succor, call out to the Knights of the Guard, now! Or rather, as you were. The fight seems to be over. Horus, Legate of the Royal Guard, at your service. Ivar, formerly top spear of the Guard, now an exile and mercenary.
Glad to see you too, Horus. You were a good squire, and yet I see you've become a legate. Since when?
Not that long ago. The previous legate, Thurbert, died during an overseas campaign, so the Royal Council promoted me.
So now you're in command of all those barons' sons? Can't be an easy task given your origins.
They'll just have to deal with it, won't they? Are you all right? Ready to press on?
Horus, an attempt was made on my life but moments ago. A perilous skirmish. You must investigate.
I need to take you to Magnus's Bastion. My men will investigate the Batil Gates attack and question the survivors. Right now, we're headed for the court. As you know, royalty never likes to be kept waiting.
Loyal subjects, I, King of Nostrum, by the grace of Elu, have gathered you here today. The time has come to renew our oaths.
Cease! Cease, rulers of the world! The time of oath is over! The Blight is coming. It cometh quicker and quicker. Devastation awaits. Death and ruin. No one will be spared. But the Savior has already come. He is among you.
Cathor, shut him up!
Accept this path, Chosen One. Follow it to the end. Do not fear, for I will meet you in the void.
Don't let... Stop! To Crucis with him!
Well, well. There's our valiant guard. With loot.
The King's Counselor Montier. What does he want?
Wait. I require but a moment of your time. Well...
Your Excellency, this personage has an audience with His Highness, Prince Adrian.
Ah, the Prince is so fidgety. But he's not waiting for you, is he, Horus? I have some questions for you. Please stay. And you, go keep your appointment with the Prince. But afterwards, return to me immediately. It is a matter of utmost importance. What's happening in the Royal Guard, Legate Horus?
We serve, as we always have.
And what did you find out about the Batil Gates incident, my good man?
Your Excellency?
When you were attending to our prince's whims, did you conduct an inspection? Found all the traitors, have you? Interrogated every living creature, every bird. The stones too, I assume. Sniffed out any evidence of treason, skullduggery, clapped the perpetrators in irons, warmed up the rack.
No. The Prince gave me no such assignment.
Well, what are you waiting for, my lackadaisical friend? Get on your horse and ride ahead to reconnoiter. Check everything over with your own two eyes. Don't besmirch the reputation of the defenders of the throne and kingdom. Hurry up. Oligar will command the Royal Guard in your absence.
Magistrate Tweet.
Who's asking? How can I help?
My name is Damian Beauregard. I am the Commissioner of the Artisanian Doge. I am in need of your king's audience.
Prince? Hello.
Yes. First order of business? I gave the order to release you not out of mercy or any misguided belief in your innocence. You've been released because I find myself in need of a capable agent.
Is that so? I'll take it.
Listen to me closely now, and no interruptions. Whilst my poison-struck father remains incapacitated, I must bear the weighty burden of the crown as keeper of the Kingdom of Nostria. A few days ago, a calamity occurred at the Monpatri Mage Factory. Several people died. My subjects. Since then, I haven't learned a single true thing about the incident. The mages are searching for signs of necromancy, while Montier claims it's an act of sabotage by the Artisanians. The lowborn are milling about in a panic, spreading wild rumors on the wind like grain for hens. The Royal Guard tarries. Even the acclaimed spies of the Adepts of Darkness can give me no straight answer. Thus I, Prince Adrian, heir to Nostria by the grace of the Creator, command you to carry out an investigation. But do not forget, until this task has been fulfilled to my satisfaction, you will not truly be free. Go. Perform this deed with full royal backing. Uncover the truth of what happened at the Mage Factory. There are people camped near Marcella. They call themselves Monpatri refugees. Start with them, and do not rest until you find out the true cause of the catastrophe. We're done here. Go.
Careful! You wrinkled my dress.
Who's that?
There you are, my dearest friend. Let's not waste words.
So what's going on?
Those murderers and villains trampled on Nostria's honor when they donned the uniform of our guards and attacked you. In broad daylight, in an impregnable fortress. Oh, Creator. Outrageous, unspeakable, impossible. But my resilient friend never feared, for you were in good hands. While you were taking your meeting with the prince, my people figured everything out. Those conspirators needed you. They wanted to get to the king with your help, and... But how can we even think on such things? It would mean the ruin of the kingdom.
The point. Can we get to it, please?
We found out where the Blackguards are hiding, and have already dispatched both our regular guard and a detachment of royal guards to that location. The conspirator's house is in the market square, at the southern gate. I suggest you hurry if you want a hand in thrashing those rascals. They must be destroyed. Immediately. If not sooner. My assistant Bardolph will provide a travel allowance to cover your first expenses. Go. The Royal Council is counting on you.
Sir Montier, what a wonderful speech.
Your Excellency, may I ask?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but could you possibly...
Dear Sir Montier, did you know that?
Sir Counselor, I must say your taste in garments is magnificent.
Magistrate Tweet.
Who's asking? How can I help?
My name is Damian Beauregard. I am the Commissioner of the Artisanian Doge. I am in need of your king's audience.
The king is ill and won't see anyone.
If you'll excuse me, the Artisanian Doge gets ill sometimes as well. But once he's told that this might compromise a very lucrative contract, the illness vanishes without a trace. Are you following?
I'm very sorry, but the king is really ill. Not with your Artisanian fever, but with an actual sickness. He's suffering from migraines. You can discuss the matter with me. I am the city magistrate, the third most important person in the state.
Nice doing business with such a high-ranking gentleman.
We would like to purchase a piece of land between the village of Sood and Mercia's Farm. But why would artisanian merchants need a wheat field?
You know, I enjoy the bucolic life.
You're not telling me...
Distinguished Bardolph, you have to understand.
We came here from Derfjord, sailed through the rocky grid.
Almost got devoured by trolls in Cabal. Barely made it.
We lost 2 brother dwarves, 5 yaks, and
the goods. Sturdy steel from Storehorn, mammoth tusks and sheep wool.
Now you're sending us back for some stupid paper from our hofting?
The law is one for all, dear merchants. Derfjord is a Nostrian town. If you're the king's subjects and want to trade in Marcella, be so kind and get the letter of passage listing all goods from your town's holding to ours.
Get out of here. This is just... petty.
Think about it. How would we know honest merchants from bandits wishing to sell stolen goods?
We're going to Tyrene. I swear on Mactus's horns, we'll sell everything for triple the price. And Marcella will get nothing in taxes.
Wait, sirs. We can make it work. I promise. Yesterday you were in prison, and today you're acting in Prince Adrian's name. Take this. Your allowance from His Excellency, Royal Advisor Auguste Montier. Sir Montier wishes you the best of luck in scouring our lands of schemers and traitors.
To be let into the Citadel.
Entrance is forbidden to anyone not on this list. Who are you?
I am Gilda Crespin, the Queen's former lady-in-waiting. My son went to the Mage Factory and vanished. I demand the Crown take action and find him.
I will pass your request on to His Excellency, Councillor Montier. Perhaps His Excellency will consent to your request and send a rescue party in search of your son.
Montier used to serve me tea, and now I must beg his kindness from the front stoop. Oh, Creator!
Loyal subjects of the King, in the name of His Royal Majesty, King Claudius, son of Nostria, defender of the realm.
Watch it. You rumpled my best suit. Watch it.
You rumpled my best suit.
Oh, beauty of beauties. You've stolen my heart. Would you like to go for a walk?
A walk? Well, I love going for walks, especially on horseback.
On horseback? That can easily be arranged.
By exorbitant fines, and no one may enter the afflicted land. Signed Archmage Cathorn. May his will be unhindered.
Hello.
Furthermore,
This is the capital of Nostria.
the forecast by Archmage Cathorn, in all his mighty wisdom, the skies shall be clear for the entirety of the coming week. The manor reserves are low, so no rain shall be summoned. The night sky shall be clear. The days shall be warm, and the
I've seen you at the tavern quite often lately. Didn't you just get married last month?
Did you hear about the war in Lorien? Hey! My wife is a native. When that whole mess began, she moved her entire family there.
So you're living under the same roof as your mother-in-law.
Worse. In the same room. There's a partition.
Yeah, that sounds awful enough. For Lorien, I mean.
I've seen you at the tavern quite often lately. Didn't you just get married last month?
Did you hear about the war in Lorien?
What's Lorien got to do with it?
My wife is a native of Lorien. When that whole mess began, she moved her entire family.
loyal subjects of the king, in the name
I
of his
demand to be let into the Citadel.
Entrance is forbidden.
Are you from the Citadel? Where are you headed?
I just came from there. What's this about?
I am Gilda Crespin. My son Albert went to the Mage Factory and never returned. It was right around the time of the disaster.
The Mage Factory is locked down because of the quarantine. Surely you know this.
Oh, if only someone would hear me out. Yesterday, I was approached by some suspicious people who asked about my son. They said Albert had recently been seen near the Mage's Tower.
Now that is a different matter. He might be an important witness to the events at Montpatrie.
If you see my Albert, pray tell him his dear mother is in a state of righteous outrage and demands he return home at once. That serpent Ursula bewitched him. First she compelled him to marry her, now she's lured him to the other end of the country. Oh.
loyal subjects of the king, in the name of his royal majesty, King Claudius, sovereign of
Who's that?
Nostria, defender of the realm, the citizens of this noble city, and deadly plague that poisons the air and land of the Mage Factory. Be wary and be vigilant.
The capital didn't change much, I see. Still having fun like there's no tomorrow.
That was quite a ruckus you made 6 months ago, my dear. Nobody even noticed my new dress. Quite distressing.
So much has changed here over the last 10 years.
Don't you have terribly important affairs of state, or perhaps personal business to attend to? My tailor will be here any minute, but I'd be happy to invite you to my parlor, say, next month?
DuPont invited you here, didn't he? Don't let his debonair style...
Someone once told me about the defense of
Be
Marcella.
careful around him.
It'd be nice to read how it actually happened.
One seemed quite pleasant to me. Very friendly.
Never play cards with